Morning guys, hope you're good. Tuesday morning, we're all rolling into one. I hope you're well. So today we're going to be talking about starting off in the gym, maybe giving you some advice if you're training in the gym when it comes to weights. Also some advice if you're just starting out in fitness, mindset, thinking about getting yourself into fitness. So we're going to crack straight in. If you don't mind, and if you get 2 seconds, please do leave a review. I would massively appreciate it if you're listening on a podcast. Also, if you're on Facebook, please do drop a share for me. And if you at any point agree with anything, do leave some feedback. Hit the blue thumb button so I know that I'm making sense at any point. Okay, so when I was 16, that's when I first started the gym. And I remember being allowed to take part in like a circuit in the gym. And I didn't know anything. And I was by far the youngest guy in there. And even back then, it was quite nerve-wracking going in. Got a super hot gym instructor. And I'm like, God, I don't know which way to look. And I remember doing my workouts. And, having a really great time. I remember really finding that passion to be in the gym. And we would basically go around in this station. I'd come out sweating, come out like pushing myself. And then I used to go straight after school. I was allowed to go. There was a specific teenage group for people between 14 and 18 where we could develop and learn the gym. And I loved it. And ever since, really, I've done my best to go to the gym and do what I can. And over the years, I've obviously continued that passion. There's been spells in my life where I haven't gone to the gym. There's been spells in my life where I haven't been involved in fitness, and that's usually been down to either just a lack of passion at the time in my life for fitness, or dealing with some form of stress or frustration or mental breakdown, should we say. So, and it's very difficult for someone walking into the gym. Somebody asked me yesterday on Instagram, what's the best body parts to work on when going to the gym? What should I be doing? So I thought, what, if somebody else is a bit worried about that, maybe I can offer some guidance, some advice for not only people that are trying to get into the gym and back into the gym, are beginners, but also for those that maybe are already going and could do with maybe a little guidance, and maybe they don't know quite what they're doing, maybe give them some structure in the gym or with your fitness. Now, the thing to understand is if you're going to be successful in the gym and you're looking to build a bit of muscle, you've got to be consistent. So like anything, before you get into the gym, you've got to be planning your workouts. You've got to be making sure you know what days you're going to be going. And you kind of want to have a plan about what you want to work on when you go in. Okay, I always kind of, before I go in, know what I'm roughly going to be doing. Because otherwise, what tends to happen, and I love sitting there watching, is that you'll see people just floating. You'll go into a gym and you'll go up to a bench press and you'll be like, do a couple of bicep curls here, and you go over to the deadlift section and you do a deadlift section. You do a few deadlifts, and then you go and do a few leg presses, and then what you do is float around, fucking thinking I'm in the gym, I'm working out, when really you're not. You're wasting fucking more time walking around, wondering what the fuck to do. Now, when I go to the gym, I work on 3 areas. I work on upper body, my trunk, my legs. Now, I'm not one of those guys that goes to the gym and suddenly goes, I'm just going to fucking focus on my bicep today. So biceps day. I'm going to spend an hour in the gym smashing my fucking biceps. Because that's what I'm paying for my gym membership for, to go there and just fucking completely work on my biceps. And then Tuesday, I was going to fucking smash my triceps to death. And then Wednesday, I'm just going to smash my fucking quads. No other muscles, just my quads. I'm going to fucking smash them. And then Wednesday, I'm going to smash my toes. Fucking, come on. All right? If you've got someone that's going on stage, if you've got a professional bodybuilder and we're building strength in specific, building up a specific body part that they need to do, that's great. But for us dads, for us average Joes that are trying to get fit, trying to get some sort of shape, Work the whole fucking body. Get the most out of the experience. So you might go in and go, fucking shoulders. I'm going to work some shoulders. I'm going to work some biceps. I'm going to work my back. And I'm going to work my chest. Then I'm going to do some bits and pieces on the cable. I'm going to work my core. I'm going to make sure I work my back as well. And then so my legs and my hamstrings. Always think front and opposite. So if you work a front muscle, like my chest, work the opposite muscle, which is your back. If you're going to work your bicep, work your tricep. If you're going to work your quads, work your hamstrings. Okay? If you're going to work one side of your body, work the fucking other side of your body. All right? So that's a nice little tip when you go in. So kind of, first tip, number one, make sure that you plan ahead of when your workouts are going to be. Number two, make sure that you work your arm, trunk and legs. Work as much of your body as possible. Okay? And then number three, work opposites. If you're going to work a front muscle, work your back muscle. If you're going to work your tummy muscle, work your back muscles. If you're going to work your quads, work your hamstrings. Always work your opposites. Another key factor to when we're going into the gym is making sure that you're warmed up. Okay? The number of times I see people walk into the gym, walk straight into a bench press, but fucking 60 on the bench press and try to do a bench without stretching, flexing. The probably only warm-up that they've had is that they've had a big fucking wank in bed before they've got up. All right? And that's the only warm-up they've done to get here, and maybe driving with the steering wheel. Okay? You need to make sure you warm up. So here's some warm-up tips. Okay? I use resistance bands. Resistance bands are brilliant. Okay? So I get a resistance band. I get a couple of 3 kilogram weights. Okay? And my own body. So what I would do is I would work on my own. Oh my God! Fucking sort your shit out. I will work on my whole body with mobility. Sorry, tongue-tied. Okay, so I'll make sure that I'm loosening up my legs. Make sure that I'm loosening my back, my joints. I'll make sure that I'm loosening up my chest, my upper body. I'll swing my arms to the rear, swinging my arms forward, open up my groin, legs across the front of the body. Okay, what I'm trying to do, and I want you to almost think, is that your body is a cocoon. It's cocooned. And what you're trying to do is break off that cocoon to be able to move better, so that your range of movement when you are lifting weights is much better. If you are not stretching and lubing up your muscles, okay, then you're bound to have an injury when you try to lift too much too soon. Somebody that's jumping straight on a bench press or a deadlift without warming up, what are you two doing? Scared the shit out of me. You are risking injury. Okay, you are risking injury if you are not, okay, loosening up. So once you've done your own body weight mobility, okay, we then get in the 3 kilogram dumbbells. So we do squats with 3 kilogram dumbbells. We do punching exercises with 3 kilogram dumbbells. We do shoulder presses with 3 kilogram dumbbells. Okay, what we're doing is activating the muscle groups that you're going to be working with a little bit of resistance, not fucking 60 kilograms for your warm-up exercises on a bench press or deadlift without even having lifted anything lighter yet. If you're going to do a deadlift, don't warm up at 60 kilograms, just use the bar once you've done your own body weight, okay? So what we're doing is slowly warming up the body with those 3 kilograms. Then we're going to get the resistance bands, and then we're going to do some movement with the resistance bands. So we can open up our chest a little bit more, open up our back a little bit more. Okay, get the squats in there with the resistance bands. Okay, and just do a lot of the movement, a little rotations with the body, with the resistance bands attached to a pole. Okay, there's so much you can do there. So spend a good 10 minutes doing this. Spend a good 10 minutes doing this, and your performance is going to be much better. You're going to restrict the chance of injury, and you're going to be able to perform much better. Now, when it comes onto your performance actually taking part, okay, in the gym or fitness or running or whatever it might be, number one, lift to your fucking limits. There's nothing more annoying than a stubborn 45-year-old trying to think he could keep up with a 20-year-old. A 20-year-old who has been training for 4 or 5 years, who's fresh, who's probably in the gym fucking twice a day to impress all of the college girls because he's shagging them all. You, just like me, are an average dad who has a mortgage, who works. We are not bodybuilders anymore. Okay? So drop the ego, drop the stubbornness, and make sure that you lift to your limits. Start low. Start low. No one's going to look at you and go, look at that dickhead. He's only bench pressing 40 kilograms. Look at that muppet. He's only deadlifting fucking 50 kilograms. No one gives a fuck. Don't injure yourself or ruin your performance just because you think somebody is looking at you or people are judging you because of what you lift. Jeez, come on now. Grab a grab a notepad and pen, and every time you go to the gym, you will record. All right, you will record the weight that you are using for the specific exercise. Now, what we do in the Brotherhood is we've introduced brand new gym workouts. So I've set these gym workouts, 3 gym workouts a week. I set the reps, how many times they have to do it, but what I expect them to do is record the weight that they are lifting with. So if they are doing a shoulder press, I've told them to do 4 rounds of 10 reps. So I expect them to have a comfortable weight to be able to do that. If they're going too heavy, you're going to damage your shoulder, you're not going to get the weight above your head, you're going to get frustrated, you're going to think you're weak, you're going to give up, you're going to drink, you're going to smoke, it's fucking down the rabbit hole, all right? Be sensible with the weights that you are lifting, okay? If you're looking to get stronger, you will get stronger over time. You will get stronger over time. It's about going back. It's about learning the technique. It's about making sure that your mindset, your brain and your body are adapting to a new movement if you're a beginner. Avoid the white area. Don't avoid. If you have to avoid a weights area or dumbbell area because you feel intimidated, you're in the wrong fucking gym. Either that or you just need to look for the leader, fucking knock the leader out with a dumbbell and be like, Quezzies, now move out my way. Like, you mustn't let anxiety overtake you in the gym, all right? You mustn't let anxiety take you out of the gym. No one's judging you. And if they are, who gives a fuck? How many people judge me being live every single morning? I couldn't care. How many people probably do judge you behind your back? Probably loads, but who cares? You know? Fucking stand there tall, lifting your weights, okay, thinking ahead. All right, so let's just summarise. So we want to make sure that we are planning our workouts. When are we going to work out? Roughly the areas of the body that we're going to work out. Maybe writing down a workout before you go so you have a clear plan rather than just floating around the gym, okay, like a turd in the toilet. Number 2 is work opposites. So if you're going to work your front muscles, work your back muscles, okay? So we're not imbalanced when it comes to us working out. Most people always work their chest but never work out their back. And then you can see the state of their posture. Okay? Always work as much of the body as possible. Upper body, trunk, legs. Okay? Don't go there just think, I'm going to work on my bicep for an hour. Okay? That's going to help with your fat loss or your toning or your shape of your body. The other things are control your weight that you lift. Don't let your ego take you away. Okay? Making sure that we fully warm up and mobilise before lifting. And those same principles are the same for when you go running, are the same when you do home workouts, they're the same for anything that you do. Okay? The same principles apply. Guys, I hope that was beneficial. Please do leave any comment or feedback for me. If you're listening on podcasts, please do just drop a review. If you want to join us for the Brotherhood, we have gym workouts and own body weight workouts, all structured for you, all on our training app. All you have to do is follow the app. We have got an unbelievable offer that if you'll sign up for 12 weeks, you'll get December free. Okay, so if let's say you signed up today, you'll sign up to the Brotherhood for £97. That's £134 off, by the way. And you will get all the way up into January the 1st free. And that will get you ready for January the 1st, because you're going to iron out all the cobwebs, you're going to get into it, you're going to find the routine, and you're going to be ready to go, because we're going to be doing a lot of planning for the first 12 weeks of January to make sure that you are super focused on all areas of your life to make sure that you're ready to go. So if you haven't already, make sure you get on that Brotherhood offer. It's only available for a certain amount of people, because we're not overwhelming the Brotherhood with brand new people in January that are on a brand new heist, okay, that are not committed. I only want committed people in there, guys. I bid you a good day, and I shall see you tomorrow.